Well, hello again, everybody. Welcome to the March 2025 edition of the Mayor's Monthly Video. Today's 21st of March. Yesterday was the first day of spring. It really did roar in like a lion. It was extremely windy. We had cold weather overnight, but we're expecting, it's calm and beautiful today on the 21st, and we're expecting warm weather for the rest of the week. So looking forward to a pleasant weekend. So let's just get into it, and let me kind of go over the overview. I want to talk to you about a new app that we have in the city of Columbiana called Columbiana Connect. And Chief Bowers from Columbiana Police Department is going to talk to you about various internet and cell phone scams that people are experiencing, around town, around the state, around the country. I want to talk to you about some of the things that have happened since our last video. The Shelby County Showcase of Schools, the dedication of the aviation classroom at Shelby County High School, give you an update on the tennis courts, and then talk about some upcoming events. So let me just get right on into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is this new app called Columbiana Connect. You can go to our city's website, click on the community tab at the top of the website there, and it'll take you to this page where you can see all about Columbiana Connect. It's an app. There's links there where you can do it for an Apple device or an Android device. And there's a QR code on here that you can also scan. Once you download that application, it's going to ask you if you want to get text messages, do you want to get phone calls, do you want to get emails. You can get texts and emails. So it gives you options on how you can be notified. And you can see on the right, and this is a screenshot from my own cell phone, some of the notifications. This is fairly new. You're going to get a notification right off the bat. Welcome to Columbiana Connect. The scam alert that the Chief's going to talk to you about is on there. It's going to talk about the weather event as far as the storm shelters for the recent bad weather that we have. And what's important I want to say here is that we're not going to send out weather notices like storm warnings and things like that, because the county does that and there's all kinds of stuff. But we are going to let you know, when the shelters are going to be open for people if need be. And then there's an indication, another message that went out from the city about the library being closed because of the inclement weather. So I encourage you to get Columbiana Connect on there. It'll keep you connected to everything that's going on around town as far as events and things like that, and hopefully help everybody to stay in the know. Okay, so I'm going to turn it over now to Chief Bowers. He's going to talk to you about some of these scams that's affecting everybody now. So without further ado, here's Chief.
Hello, my name is Jeff Bowers. I'm the Chief of Police for the City of Columbiana, and I just want to take just a couple of minutes and kind of give a public service announcement of scams that are going on in the area. So last year, throughout all of 2024, Shelby County residents were scammed out of over $5 million. And this is something that law enforcement is working diligently to try and get a handle on. But your awareness of this problem is going to help us. So the first thing I want to talk about is the jury duty scam. Now, what happens is you typically get a phone call from someone. They're going to tell you that you were scheduled for jury duty, that you missed your court date, and the judge has issued a bench warrant. Then they're going to direct you to go to a local store, typically CVS or someplace, and get either Apple Pay cards, Bitcoin cards, things of this nature, and then send these things into them to pay your fine. Law enforcement will never call you and tell you that you have a warrant, nor will we ever try to take funds from you over the phone. And so if you get a call like this, simply hang up. If you have any questions, please call the Columbiana Police Department at area code 205-669-5511 and ask to speak to an officer, or even ask to speak to me, and I'll be glad to direct you through the issue. The second scam is Publishers Clearinghouse, and it works along the same lines as the jury duty scam. You'll receive a phone call, and they're going to be very excited, and they're going to get you all pumped up, telling you you've won $1 million. But the trick is that you got to go to open up an account and withdraw several thousands of dollars to send them, so they're able to send you your $1 million. I've never heard of paying money to receive money, but that's how the scam works. So again, If you receive calls like this, give us a call. We'll walk you through it. The next one is one that's kind of taken off. It's the toll booth scam. So if you receive a text on your cell phone, I think some people have even received emails. It's going to tell you that you went through a toll booth somewhere in South Florida or even in the state of Alabama, and that you have a fine to pay because you didn't pay your toll. Again, if you receive these, give us a call. We'll be happy to take the information and try and walk you through it and let you know whether it's a valid text or not. And finally, the last one is going to be the Facebook market scam. Now, this is one that is it's taken a lot of folks. You'll see something on Facebook, cars, furniture, whatever the case may be, and they'll ask for a payment up front, and then they'll meet you with the merchandise, or you can come to a certain location and pick it up. You'll send them money, and then that's the last you ever hear from them. So I'm going to give you one little trick. If you're looking at Facebook and you see something that you want to buy, click on the profile of the person selling it. If it is just a person with a single name and one photo connected to their profile, that is one red flag. That's a key indicator that that is a scam, and so just walk away from it. And so finally, there's a public service announcement that's going to be attached to this that we're going to show. So if you would, watch the public service announcement, and just remember, if you hear something or if you get a phone call, receive an email or something, and it sounds too good to be true, it normally is. And again, law enforcement's never going to call you to try to solicit money from you or serve warrants over the telephone. That's just not something we do. So everybody please be aware and just hang up. That's the best thing to do. Thank you.
The judge issued a warrant for your arrest for failure to appear due to the fact that you failed to appear for jury duty selection today.
It's a scam.
You will never be asked to pay any court costs, court fees, or penalties over the phone.
The scammers are very convincing.
Let's get the message out. Tell everyone, when in doubt, just hang up and call us.
Only you can help get the word out.
We will never ask you for money over the telephone.
Hello, my name is John Samaniego, the Sheriff of Shelby County. I need your help. Last year, citizens of Shelby County lost over $5 million due to fraud and financial exploitation. No person from this office or any law enforcement office will call you threatening to arrest you and then asking you for money. It's a scam.
Okay, wanted to thank Chief Bowers for filling everybody in on all these scams that are going on around. Hope you had an opportunity to review the public service announcement, but if you did not, you can go to the city's Facebook page and you can see the PSA on the Facebook page as well, or if you just want to see it again. Okay, moving right along, I believe it was the 21st of February since we met the last time. I had an opportunity to attend the Shelby County Showcase of Schools. And at that Showcase of Schools, Elvin Hill Elementary School had a display from their self-contained special education unit. You can see a photograph. They had a popcorn cart where they were serving popcorn and soft drinks. They do this in the school, and they'll do it for your organization if you call and ask them to. And this is a great photo. It kind of made my day, made my week, if you will. And coincidentally, today, March 21st, is Down's Syndrome Awareness Day in the U.S. So we're blessed to have this self-contained special education unit at Elvin Hill. The teachers there do a great job of helping prepare these kids for life and developing life skills. And again, a lot of love in that facility, and we're certainly blessed to have them. Okay, then I think 24th February it was, I went to the ribbon cutting and dedication for the Shelby County High School Aviation Classroom. Big deal for me. I think most people know, and if you don't, that my background is aviation. In the military as a aircraft maintenance officer and a fighter pilot and instructor pilot, and then 30 plus years in the aerospace and defense industry. There's a huge a number of opportunities for careers in aviation, and it was great to see the excitement and enthusiasm that these kids have for things like aircraft maintenance and things like flying, and we had a lot of folks turn out, and I was really excited about what's going on there. So helping us to develop skills for our kids and getting them enthused about a great industry. Finally, we've been talking about the tennis court refurbishment for a while. As everybody knows, we redid the pickleball courts last year, and then we kind of got into cold weather and rainy weather, and we have to have a certain temperature to apply these coatings on the courts, and also dry weather to do it as well. So we finally got it done this past Tuesday. Unfortunately, we were hoping to get it done sooner, but again, we just didn't have the weather to do it. Tuesday, the Shelby County High School girls had a tennis match that day, and we just weren't able to get, and it was supposed to be a home match. They ended up doing it away. We just were hoping we would get it available for them so they could do it on their home court, and it just didn't get done. We didn't get things finished until Tuesday, and then the system that they applied to the tennis courts had to cure. But it's up, it's done, it looks good, and we're real proud to have it, and it's available for not only the high school, but obviously also for our citizens behind the rec center. Finally, just kind of want to wrap up talking to you about some of the upcoming events. Spring break is coming this coming week for Shelby County Schools, March 24th to March 28th. On April the 5th, we have the Beautification Board fundraiser, which is the Easter Bunny Tea Party at Old Mill Square. There's a little advertisement here. It's at the Grand Hall. It's from 10:30 to noon. You can actually go to, if you just Google Easter Bunny Tea Party, you'll get a link to go to Eventbrite, and you can purchase your tickets for that tea party. It is a fundraiser for the Beautification Board, and the important thing there is Beautification Board gets an appropriation from the city of Columbiana, but they do so much more to help beautify the city around town for our special events, Christmas and things of that nature. And so they raise additional funds besides what the city appropriates to them to help do that sort of stuff, and we're very appreciative to it. So if you can, go out and support them at the Easter Bunny Tea Party. And then an event that's always a lot of fun for kids on April the 12th is the Touch a Truck. It's being sponsored by Edward Jones, Main Street, Columbiana. So bring your kids out. Everybody always seems to love that. It's a lot of fun. We usually have a helicopter, maybe from a Life Flight or somebody out there, and we'll have all kinds of emergency response equipment as well, like fire trucks and police cars, as well as heavy equipment and tractors and things like that. Kids get a chance to climb around on it, and it's just a lot of fun. So that's about it for March. I look forward to seeing you next month. Easter's late next month, so we'll get to talk about Easter in our April Mayor's video. So until then, if you have any questions or comments that you would like answered and for me to share, I don't have to share your name or identity or anything like that, but I can share the issue on this platform, because if it's a problem or a concern that you have, then somebody else is probably concerned about it too, and I'd like to be able to share that with them. So till next month, you guys have a great spring as it's coming up. So see you next month.